Guys, welcome back to my bubble. And in today's video, as you can see by the title, I have a massive haul for you guys. Like, is it just me? Like, I want to think that it's not just me, but my perfume people out there, my perfume enthusiasts and lovers like myself, do you guys go through that phase, or is like you're doing so good and you're on a no buy, yeah, like you're just not buying any fragrances for a really long time, and then suddenly boom, you like break that cycle and you buy one perfume and then you just can't stop. Like, you just binge buy every so often. Yeah, like, yeah, that's what happened to me, okay? And here we are 13 perfumes later. If you guys are interested in what I recently purchased, just keep on watching. So I have here a total of 13 new perfumes that I recently added to my collection. I'm not gonna go into notes because I don't want this video to be super long, and for the most part I haven't even worn any of these. I think I wore like 3 of them, so I can't even really speak on performance, longevity, projection, and any of that because I haven't used them. But I do want to share what I got with you. If you guys want a in-depth review on any of these fragrances, I will be more than glad to do one for you, kind of like eat and sniff with me, kind of like my last video. I know you guys like to see me eat, and some of you still do love my perfume reviews and stuff like that. So if you do want to see an in-depth review on any of these fragrances, just comment down below which one, and I know you know that I will do that for you, okay? So let's start with the first one. If you hear noise in the background, you guys, my babies are in the room next door and they're babies, you already know. Anyway, so the first one that I have is Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy, and this is the Cologne Intense version. Now this was a little hiccup of mine because I thought I was buying the regular Scarlet Poppy, the red bottle with the red cap. I did smell that a little while ago at Sephora, and I came across this one on Fragrance Net, and I thought it was the same one, but it turns out that it's not. This is the Cologne Intense. This is one that's unisex, men can use it as well. And I must say, you guys, this is one that I have used. I did try it out, I did wear it, and I don't know how I feel about it. It's like I like it because I do, but at the same time it doesn't smell like the one that I initially was trying to buy. The other Scarlet Poppy was more sweeter, a little bit more nutty. This one, in a nutshell, you guys, it smells like an expensive lipstick, which I like. I'm all for the plasticky, synthetic, vintage, lipsticky type of scent, and this one does exactly that. It comes off as something rich and dark and musky and very, very plasticky, okay? It could be a little bit potent and strong on initial spray. So I did layer this with something else, which I will not be sharing here because that's for a layering video coming up next time, okay? But if you like plasticky, synthetic, vintage lipstick kind of scents, then definitely check this out. It's not a safe blind buy. Definitely try it, because had I known, I don't think I would have gotten this one. I do like it, but had I known, I would have stuck to the red bottle with the red cap, not the Cologne Intense version. But I do like that vintage lipstick vibe that it has. And again, this is Jo Malone Scarlet Poppy Cologne Intense. Another one by Jo Malone is Red Hibiscus, upside down, oh god. And I picked this up because I think I saw it on a Get Ready With Me reel that I was watching on Instagram. I don't even know who it was. It was just this pretty elegant lady. She was, you know, putting on her clothes, and then she sprayed this on, and I was intrigued. I ran to Fragrantica to look at the notes, and it has ginger, cardamom, I think it has amber, vanilla, hibiscus, lily of the valley. It just has a bunch of florals, and I don't know, she honestly, what intrigued me was just the lady that was spraying this. She just looked very elegant, very sophisticated, going to work, and then she sprayed this, and this is exactly what it smells like. It smells like someone, I don't want to say older, but someone more mature, that's like in the corporate business, very elegant, very sophisticated, who got her money straight, who knows what she wants. This is a floral, kind of like red fruits, spicy type of fragrance and smoky as well. I believe there's an incense note in here, and I definitely get that smokiness. A very, very pretty fragrance. I have not used this one. I really love it. I don't think anyone in their 20s would enjoy this fragrance. You have to be like, I mean, I don't want to put an age to perfumes, but I feel personally that anyone 30 and above will enjoy this fragrance, just because it's more on the elevated, mature, elegant side. Oh yeah, this is very, very nice. Again, Jo Malone Red Hibiscus Cologne Intense. I wonder if there's another one that's not Cologne Intense. This next one is Aurum Winter by Ajmal. And actually, you guys, this is the perfume that made me break my no-buy cycle, okay? I was watching a vlog by one of my favorite fragrance reviewers, Maria Caratini, here on YouTube, and it was a vlog. It wasn't even like a fragrance review or a haul or anything like that, but out of nowhere, in the middle of her vlog, she just mentioned how this perfume smells so good on her, how it was projecting really nicely, how the dry down was like soft and powdery, and the performance was really well. So I was intrigued. I ran to FragranceNet and I looked it up, and you guys, like, how could I not buy this? First of all, she was talking beautifully about it, and it was only $17. 17 bucks. Like, it smells like how the bottle looks. So luxe and white and wintry, kind of like snow. Another one that I have not used yet, but this smells to me in a weird way. It smells like winter. It's like cold, but like warm at the same time. It has a little bit of like a masculinity to it. It does lean more on the feminine side, but it does have like a masculine vibe that I really, really love. It kind of reminds me of Diesel's Feminine Plus Plus. It's an old fragrance, but I love that one. It's like crisp and sharp and like cold, but like warm. Like, just think about a snowy day outside, like a bunch of snow on the ground, really cold, but then you're wearing this really beautiful chunky white sweater. So it's like you're cold, but you're warm, if that makes any sense. And it smells really, really good. And I can tell that once it dries down, it's gonna be like slightly sweet and powdery, because I mean, it's Arabian, so it's an Arabic fragrance, so we all know that they're heavy on the musk. So definitely musky and powdery on the dry down, but still crisp, sharp, and cold but warm. I hope I made any sense to you guys. Definitely try it. I mean, for the price, you really can't go wrong. And again, and the box is so pretty. Literally snowflakes and silver and winter. Aurum Winter by Ajmal. So another Middle Eastern scent is the Dome Collection Millennium by Hamidi. This is another one that I picked up because of Maria Caratini here on YouTube, and I really fell in love with the bottle, you guys. Let me show you this bottle. It is gorgeous. I was actually really surprised that I found it on FragranceNet, because from what I remember, I believe she did say this is one of the new ones from their collection. But look at this bottle. Isn't that gorgeous? I love the ombre effect. I love the ombre effect that it has with the pink and the blue. It's just so, so pretty, you guys. And it actually smells like how it looks. This is gorgeous. This is gorgeous. I feel like this can be an everyday scent. Very inoffensive. It's a little heavy on the powdery, on the musk, the powders. Again, this is a Middle Eastern scent, so Middle Eastern scents are known for that. But this is really good. It's like soft and gentle. It's a bit nostalgic too. Like, it reminds me of something from my childhood. I don't know if it's like el polvo, like baby powder. But it's like slightly sweet and powdery and musky. It has, I do remember it has like a bunch of lilac, like lavender notes in it. Lilac and lavender and iris. I get a little bit of the lavender, not too much though. But the musk is just such a beautiful musk. I feel that this fragrance would be beautiful for spring and summertime, or for any season really, just because it's so powdery. I feel you can get away with it in the fall and in the winter. The summertime, because it's so powdery, I wouldn't overdo it, but you can also spray. It's really an everyday type of scent. It could easily become a signature scent. So pretty, you guys. And the price, I paid like 20 bucks for this, no lie. I want to, yeah, 20 bucks for this. So pretty. Next one is another Middle Eastern scent, which I purchased once again because of Maria Caratini here on YouTube. Can you tell that, you guys? Can you tell that she's an influencer? Like, she's an influencer, all right. So it is Lattafa's Noble Blush. It's the Badee Oud collection. I know they have a white one, I think a red one, a black one, and now their most recent launch, which is this pink one. I really bought it because of the packaging. Like, this pink color, it's just gorgeous, you guys. And this is the only fragrance that I have so far worn like 3 times, only because I don't know if I'm gonna keep it. I'm on the fence about it. I don't know if I'm gonna keep it because honestly, you guys, I'm not so crazy about the scent. Like, I tried it on its own, then I layered it with something else, and I'm thinking about trying it a 3rd time before I give it away to my daughter. Now, this fragrance, it's supposed to have notes of rose milk, meringue, musk, I don't know what else, but needless to say, this is a very sweet fragrance. Like, too sweet for my liking. Like, I like sweet scents, but I'm more of a floral, elegant type of girl. This is just too sweet, like to the point where it's like intoxicatingly sweet, like very juvenile type sweet, and I don't know if I like it too much. I wore it on its own and I was just like, I don't think I'm gonna keep it. But then the next day, when I took off, when I was getting ready to wash the sweater that I wore the day before, when I wore this perfume, I was just taken aback. The way that this fragrance sat on that sweater, you guys, it was beautiful. That was the reason why I decided to keep it and give it another try. The next time I wore it, I actually layered this with something else just because I wanted to tone down that obnoxious something that it has here. I don't know if it's the musk, I don't know if it's the dusty meringue, I don't know if it's the rose milk. It's just something about it that's not sitting well with me. So I decided to layer it with something else, which, well, I will not say because I'm sharing that in a layering video. And I liked it. I actually did like it. It did what it needed to do. But I don't know if I'm going to keep it because I just know that on its own, I will not be reaching for it too often. Okay, and that's how I feel about this one. It does smell good, but it's super sweet. If you don't like sweet scents like that, then this might not be for you, but it is worth a try. I mean, I only paid like 22 bucks or 25, no more than $25 for this one. If I don't keep it, I will probably be giving it to my 18-year-old. And again, this is a Badee Oud Noble Blush by Lattafa. So next up, we have an oldie, you guys, because this is old, but it's definitely a goodie. I haven't tried it on my skin yet. So I can't really talk too much about it, but I said that already. And this is Lancôme Hypnose. This is what it looks like, you guys. And I was really intrigued about this fragrance when I was watching one of my favorite perfume enthusiasts, who sadly enough, she's no longer here on YouTube. She doesn't do videos anymore, but I like to binge watch her videos from time to time. And she spoke about this one, how it was very unique and how it kind of like smelled like a fairy. And she ain't ever lie, you guys. This reminds me of like what a fairy would smell like. This is your floral, I think lilac and iris fragrance. It has a different note. I think it's passion flower, something like that. It's very different. It's very unique. I want to say it leans on the mature side, but not like old grandma mature. At least I don't think so. It is more elegant and sophisticated. It's kind of like fresh, clean, elegant floral, but it has a uniqueness to it. Like, it's very different. It's different. I can't wait to try it on the skin because I just been spraying it in the air to kind of like see what I get from it. But it's definitely an elegant, fresh, clean floral with something different in it, and I'm pretty sure it's that passion flower. I don't have anything like this in my collection. I don't feel like it's anything groundbreaking, but it's something definitely unique and different and elegant. Definitely right up my alley. So if you like fragrances like that you could barely like describe, definitely check out Hypnose by Lancome. It's an old fragrance, but I just felt like I needed it in my collection and I got it. So next one is one that I've been wanting to get in my collection for a really long time, and I never wanted to pay the price for it because it was pretty hefty. And this is BDK's Tuberose Imperiale. You guys, this is gorgeous. I think this might be my favorite one out of all the ones that I have here. This is just amazing, amazing. This is your heavy, heady, floral, vanilla, tuberose, sandalwood type of fragrance. Super heavy, super heavy. If you don't like florals, if you don't like tuberose, like this is a bubblegummy tuberose. If you don't like tuberose, or you don't like florals, or you don't like sandalwood, this is not for you. This is definitely a creamy, sandalwoody, tuberosey, vanillic, smooth fragrance. Very beautiful, very feminine, elegant. This is not for everybody. This is not for your basic little girl walking down the street. No, this is grown. This is grown. This is a little bit sexy, but I feel like that sexy is not the word for it. It's more just of your elegant, sophisticated, womanly fragrance, and I love it. I love it. But this is one that you do not want to overspray, just because, like I said, it could be like a little bit headache inducing. It's very strong, but definitely a work appropriate type of scent, like something you wear to work, something you wear to the office, something you wear to like a meeting, and you just want to, you know, make a lasting impression. Like, wow, you know, like that woman smells amazing. Again, heavy on the tuberose, but it's like smooth. It's not screechy or anything. It's pretty smooth. It's well done, you guys. Very well done. I cannot wait to wear this. Like, I waited such a long time to add you to the collection, girl. I'm so happy you're here. Another one that's an oldie, but I guess a goodie. I'm not too crazy about it, but I just felt like I needed it because spring is around the corner, then summer, and I just wanted to add some freshies to my collection. I'm not a freshies type of girl, but I feel like you need to have freshies in your collection. Like, you just have to. And it's Versace Pour Femme Dylan Blue, and I did get like the smallest bottle because, like I said, I'm not a fresh fragrance type of girl. Like, that's just not me. But I did want this one for layering purposes, because you guys already know that I still do like to wear my gourmand fragrances during the spring and the summertime, but I feel like gourmands on their own just could be a little bit too much. But if you layer it with something fresh and sharp and crisp, you can pull it off. And this one will do exactly that. This is your bright, citrusy, I think it has an apple note in here, like a green apple note. Really crisp and bright and fresh. It's perfect for spring and summer, you guys. And I tried this on my wrist when I first got it, and it stayed there literally, you guys, like forever. It did not like tone down. It was still like 3 hours later, I smelled my wrist again, and it was still just bright and crisp and sharp as ever. Really good. It's not my favorite, but like I said, I only got this for layering purposes, hence why I got the tiniest bottle, and I think it'll look cute on my vanity. So this is Dylan Blue, something great to have for spring and summer if you're into fresh, clean, bright, crisp type of fragrances. This next one that I got is one that's really cheapy, and I actually got it from, I was watching some girl here on YouTube that spoke about it a really long time ago, and I was looking for it on FragranceNet, never found it, but then I finally came across it, and I said, hey, why not? It was only 16 bucks, you guys, so I figured why not. And it is Flaunt Rouge by Joseph Privé, and this is supposed to be a dupe for Baccarat Rouge 540. You guys, everybody knows what Baccarat Rouge 540 smells like, so I don't even have to describe it too much. I love the bottle. It's a bit tacky and a bit big and bulky, but I still like it. And it's definitely a dupe for $540, you guys. I heard that it lasts an eternity, that it lasts a really long time, and I can't wait to try it. It's literally $540. If you guys haven't smelled $540, $540 is an airy ambroxan molecular type of scent. It kind of sits close to the skin. You think you don't smell like anything, but everybody else around you smells you. So that's pretty much what it is. Very airy, slightly sweet, and I really like it. Can't wait to try it out to see how it performs, because it really does smell like $540 and $16, you guys. Check it out. Now the next 4 fragrances, you guys, are all from the Bond No.9 line, and I really wasn't gonna get any of these, but my son convinced me. I gifted him, I think it was New York Nights or City Nights, something like that, for Christmas, and he's just been obsessed. So he was just like, get it. And it all started with Greenwich Village. I had smelled this on one of my son's friend's mother on the day of graduation, when he graduated 8th grade 2 years ago, and I was hooked, but I just never really wanted to like pay the price for these little stars. I finally got it, and then I just kept getting and getting. Greenwich Village, you guys, smells amazing. Okay, so it's kind of like in the same scent profile as Baccarat Rouge, and yeah, but this one is sweeter and creamier. This one has lychee. It's a little bit more green, and it smells amazing. I haven't tried this one. I haven't tried it on my skin, but that boy's mother was smelling amazing. Like the whole time we were out, the whole time we were together, that thing projected off of her so beautifully. I don't know if it was her skin chemistry. I don't know if it was the fact that it was summertime and the heat was just radiating off of her. I don't know what it was, but she smelled really good, and I hope that it smells the same way on me when I do decide to try it out, because for the price that I paid, I mean, it better do what it needs to do. I have read some reviews that these don't last, so I'm gonna be quite disappointed if it doesn't, but I have high hopes. This smells really good. Like, I get a lot of that lychee. It's just so good. I got a greenness, kind of like a green crispness coming from it. At the same time, it's like fresh and clean. Very inoffensive. Like, you cannot go wrong with this one. Again, this is Greenwich Village by Bond No.9. Do you guys keep the boxes? Like, I'm not the type. Like, who has all that space and storage and room to keep all these boxes? I might keep the Bond 9 boxes just because they're a bit more, you know, on the luxury side, but all these other boxes, I can't wait to get rid of them. Anyways, this next one is Tribeca. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard plenty about Tribeca. Another one that's a little bit similar to Baccarat, but this one is more tropical because it has that coconut note. It kind of reminds me a little bit of Ariana Grande's Cloud, but this is nice, you guys. This is really this is like the tropical version, the summertime version of Baccarat Rouge. Again, light and more like skin like, but that added coconut. And again, I feel like this one layered with Greenwich Village would be lovely, and many other fragrances actually, now that I think about it, if you want to bring out more of that coconut that's in here. It's a light fragrance, light, fresh, clean, and coconutty. Very crisp as well. I love it. Definitely a Badee scent. Like, I can wear this right now and just go. Love it. Can't wait to wear these. Another one that's in that same scent profile as the other two and Baccarat Rouge is one that I already wore, and this is Governor's Island. This is actually the bigger bottle. I wasn't aware that I was purchasing the bigger bottle until it arrived, and I was just like, whoo, this is pretty big. And it's gorgeous as well, you guys. Like, look at this bottle. Look at that. I love it, you guys. Governor's Island. This is your, if you want to smell like a baddie on the Amalfi Coast, then this is what you wear. This is the perfume that you're going to take on that cruise that you're going to. This is a perfume that you're going to take on vacation. This is the perfume that you're going to wear for your birthday in spring. I love this. I wore this for work. And now, the only thing with this, I oversprayed the heck out of this fragrance, you guys, simply because I couldn't get it. Like, I sprayed and sprayed and sprayed, and I would get just a little bit of the fresh, clean, delicate, crisp, citrusy, you know, vibe that it has. But then, like, after 10 minutes, I couldn't smell it on myself, and I would just keep spraying and spraying and spraying. Little did I know, you guys, little did I know that I was leaving a scent trail behind, because I got compliments like 7 hours later, okay, while I was at work, like, wow, you smell really good. So it's one of those fragrances that you go nose blind to it. A lot of fragrances that have ambroxan actually have that effect on people, where you can't smell it on yourself anymore, but others will smell you. You will leave a beautiful scent trail behind, and that's what this fragrance did, you guys. It's gorgeous, it's crisp, it's clean, it's delicate. It does sit very close to the skin, but it's still projecting beautifully. Everybody else can smell you, and it's a beautiful fragrance for spring, for the summertime, year round, really. Especially if you're someone that doesn't really like to wear heavy perfumes, but you still want to smell like something, this is the one for you. This is gorgeous. Like, this is beautiful. I'm a floral girl, and I do like heady, strong fragrances, but this I fell in love with. And it's unisex, so I know for a fact my son will be using this as well. But it's slightly sweet, it's citrusy, it's clean, it's crisp, it's delicate. It's like a summer breeze by the water. Yes, that is the best way to describe this one. A summer breeze by the pier in New York City. Bomba. And last but definitely not least is one that's completely different from the other three, and this one is Astor Place. Here we go with these boxes. Astor Place is beautiful, you guys. It really is. Like, the packaging is gorgeous. This one is very, very floral. Like, it's floral, it's clean, it's crisp. It reminds me of spring and summer and like love. Something in here is just very nostalgic for me. It reminds me a lot of Dior's J'adore, but just more like, this is the younger version of Dior's J'adore. I personally do not like J'adore. Like, I never have. It just reminds me of this old lady that I knew back when I was working in New York at the flower shop, and she was notorious for wearing that perfume. So every time I smell it, I always think of her, and she was like up there in age. So I don't even reach for that perfume ever. I don't even have it in my collection, okay? But this one, it reminds me a little bit of that one, just younger. This was a little bit more like juicier and a bit more like aromatic and kind of like aquatic a little bit, but floral and sweet and very womanly and feminine, and something about it is very nostalgic to me. I have not used this one. I cannot wait to use it. This is perfect for the spring. It just reminds me of like Easter and walking around Central Park with a pretty flowy girly dress and looking very, very feminine and elegant. Ah, so pretty. This is Astor Place by Bond Number 9. All right, you guys, so that concludes this haulage of life for you guys. As I stated in the beginning of this video, if you guys want me to do an in-depth review on any of these fragrances, please comment down below, and I will be glad to do that for you guys during a mukbang, during a eat and sniff with me, whatever it is. Comment down below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Don't forget to rate, comment, and subscribe. Bye.